Assalamu alaikum, little scholars. Here is your teacher Amina back with another grammar topic, which is colon. So today we are going to discuss what is colon, where it is used, and what are the functions of it. The learning objective of today's class is to make you people know about different rules and uses of colon. Before directly moving towards colon, I want you people to briefly recall a punctuation mark which you have recently done in your vacation work, which is semicolon. What is semicolon, guys? The semicolon represents a pause of greater importance than that shown by the colon. It typically indicates a pause between two main clauses. For example, when I win the game, I'll jump for the joy and you will applaud me. So in this sentence, when I win the game is the main clause. I'll jump for the joy is a subordinate clause which is depending upon the previous clause for its meaning. Its meaning cannot be understood without the main clause, which is when I win the game. So the next clause is and you will applaud me. It's another main clause. So in this sentence, there are two main clauses: when I win the game and you will applaud me. So between these two main clauses, a semicolon has been put by the writer. Here's another example. He was a brave, large-hearted man, and we all honored him. So these are two main clauses. So between these two main clauses, a semicolon has been put by the writer. My dear disciples, always remember that the pause of semicolon is always larger than comma, but shorter than full stop. So we have successfully recalled semicolon. Let's move towards the main topic of today's class, which is colon. So my dear disciples, this is the sign of colon. These are two equally sized dots centered on the same vertical line. So we are going to discuss some rules, which are some rules are going to be new for you guys, and there are going to be some rules which you people already know subconsciously. Let's read them. Here's the rule number one: use a colon to introduce a quotation or a dialogue. For example, the main character in the serial said, "I don't have dreams, I have goals." So before writing the dialogue of the character, writer has put colon over here. Here's another example. Bacon says, reading makes a full man, writing an exact man, speaking a ready man. So before quoting the words of Bacon, writer has put the colon in his sentence. Second rule, use a colon to introduce items on the list. For example, this year I want to visit four amazing cities: Paris, London, New York, and Barcelona. So before giving the list of the amazing cities which the writer wants to visit, he has put the colon. So always remember, whenever you are going to list some items in your sentence, or whenever you are going to quote any dialogue or a quotation, you have to use colon in your writing. Here is a third rule: use colon to emphasize a phrase or a single word at the end of the sentence. For example, after 3 weeks of deliberation, the jury finally reached a verdict: guilty. So guilty is a word where writer wants to emphasize. So before it, he has used colon. It is another example. 5 continents, 3 dozen countries, over 100 cities. This was the trip of a lifetime. So this is the phrase where writer wants to emphasize. So that is why he has used colon before it. Another rule: use of colon to introduce a bulleted or numbered list. For example, I have used 3 punctuation marks: question mark, hyphens, dashes. So before giving this numbered list, writer has put colon over here. Rule number 5. A colon is used as an introduction to an explanation. So whenever an explanation has to be given, a colon is used. For example, my dad hinted where the Easter egg was: under the bushes. So before giving the explanation that where were the Easter egg, writer has put colon in his sentence. The next example is I know the best way to quench one's thirst, water. So before giving the explanation of the way to quench thirst, writer has put colon before writing water. Here's the last rule. Use of colon following a greeting. In every business letter, after writing the greeting, a colon is put. For example, to whom it may concern. So after writing this greeting, to whom it may concern, writer has put colon. Here's another example. Dear Mr. William. So after greeting him, the writer has put colon. I hope I have been successful in making you comprehend the concept of colon. So here is a task for you guys for practicing and to judge you people that you have comprehended well. So the task is punctuate the following sentences with colon. So you have to put this colon at the right place in each sentence. The first sentence is he wanted to see three cities, Florida, Venice, and Rome. So here in this sentence, you have to put the colon at the right place. The other sentence is the main character in the movie said, play hard, work harder. You can pick me up now. I'm feeling better. Next sentence, to the parents and students of Lahore Grammar School. Another sentence, I have bought the following things in the grocery: soaps, shampoo, detergent. The sixth sentence to be solved is the man said it best. We are not afraid. Sentence number 7, Sherry gave a speech. Fun and exciting. Sentence number 8, the game went well and we all scored a goal. Sentence number 9, all students are required to take 5 classes: math, science, English, history, and music. Sentence number 10. The cope gave him an option, put the hands up. So these are sentences which you people are going to solve. Here in these sentences, you have to put the colon at the right place. I hope I have made my point very clear in making you understand the concept of colon. So I expect you people to solve it correctly. So along this video, I'm sending you this worksheet to solve. So in the case of any ambiguity, please feel free to contact me. We shall meet in the next grammar class. Till then, take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.